Well, good morning, everybody. Yeah, believe it or not, it's Friday morning here already. Wow. And of course, as you can see by the sky, we got a hot one. And we did have a little bit of rain this week, but not enough to mount to anything. You can kind of see Lando here is cutting grass in all the rows, and of course here are all the tomato plants that I replanted from Beth's garden in the back a couple days ago. And of course late in the afternoon I've been watering them every single day with the heat and that, and such little rain. Yeah, I have to. So we'll take a walk down here and take a look, and you can kind of see how the beans are doing here. They're doing pretty good. A couple of the bean plants here, and like I said, the only way they're staying alive and everything's functioning here is because I've been watering. And here of course I transplanted a lot of the bean plants, and you can just get an idea of what the sun does to them and that, and they survive kind of during the night, but boy, during the day, yeah. And of course my onions are doing pretty good. They seem to tolerate the heat much better than anything else that we plant here. And whether they're in the shade or the sun, they seem to do okay. But again, I've been watering them here. I lost all my onions during the drought, so I had to buy some bunches here and of course plant them. I better move some of the sticks over here. And of course the cucumbers. Wow. Yeah, my cucumbers are doing really good. And again, watering them every single day. I kind of got a kick out of this last week. We had one of our neighbors come up and made the comment, wow, you see what the heat does to the Ampallia? The leaves all wilted down, and then of course at night come back to life. And all my cucumber plants here, and actually as you can see, if I can point it out, we are getting a couple of cukes here. So a lot of blossoms, really a lot. Not a lot of production, but I did notice, yeah, you see right here, yeah, we're getting some cucumbers here. But yeah, a neighbor commented, wow, you are so fortunate. You have such good topsoil here. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, but I just had to laugh. It's like, wow, no, this used to be clay. I said 7 years of composting and digging and redigging and planting and adding compost and oh golly, you've got to realize that over the last 7 years, probably close to 400 loads of rice hay have gone into the soil here. And yes, now, yeah, really looks good. But, oh gosh, yeah, you're so lucky you got such good soil up by you. No, 7 years of work. 7 years of hard work. And of course you can see here, these are the eggplant. And of course that are out in the sun and in the shade there. And of course my okra is right up there. And I've got a lot of okra plants there, so I'll probably be spacing them out and actually planting some over in the other row here. But this is what happens during the heat of the day in order to I think protect the roots, and the leaves just kind of wilt down, and then they do come back to life. But yeah, well, we're so fortunate here. Wow. No, it's hard work in making soil. And I know I get a lot of comments about so many of my videos are about composting, and the viewers kind of get tired, but that garden without the composting would be non-existent. And another proof is right here in my cornfield. As you kind of look down the rows here, they're approaching 2.5 to 3 feet. Somewhere between 2 and 3 feet, the corn stalks here, but same thing here. As you can see by all the leaves and that on the ground here, that we've been starting to compost this too. And what a benefit it's done. This is by far the best I've had any corn ever look. And like I said, of course the corn enjoys the sun, so there's no problem here. It's just that you don't want the roots to dry out. And of course my initial planting of beans here, wow, look at, we're actually starting to get bean production and flowers here. But you can tell how that grows. And of course an important thing here, they cover the ground so much that the shade, so much shade is on the ground, so there's less evaporation when I do water. But both fields are looking really good. It takes, like I said, without 7 years of hard work, yeah, we would not be anywhere close to where we're at here. And as you can see here, but I see some flowers, but looking real good. And of course these were planted a couple weeks later, so they're a couple weeks behind. But kind of wanted to space them out a little bit more than I did last year, and that so I can get a longer period of production. And of course down here are all my pepper plants, and of course you can see them all kind of folded over in the sun here. We planted them out in the sun here last year, and they really survived exceptionally well. So I currently got 1, 2, 3, 4 full rows. So 3, 6, 9, about 12 to a row. So that's 48, and then 4 in the row over there, and I'll be finishing the last 2 rows with, we'll have this field here with all peppers to it. And it'll be a good sign today to see how the sun, if it gets too hot for them. And of course here's the Kongkong that we've planted in the bottom 2 fields here, in order to probably feed the pigs more than anything else in that. It sends out shoots, but boy, we could sure use some rain here. And as you look down at the pond, I measured it this morning, 36 inches. So it's down almost 30 inches and that from when it overflowed. I think it was the first week in June or so when we had that one deluge rain. Poof! One deluge rain in the last 7 months. But everything looking pretty good down here. So just bringing you all up to date. I'm going to let you all go for now. Try to be back a little bit later on. And that, like I said, we've been really busy here. And now with the heat coming back, of course, like I said, we are, as far as I'm concerned, we're still in the drought. 1 or 2 or 3 good rains do not a rainy season make. Because I've been through rainy seasons here when it'll rain 20 days out of the month. And like I said, we are so far from that. We're going to have maybe in August here 7 days, 6 to 7 days of some rain. But during the rainy season, like I said, it's raining almost every night. And it's not uncommon to have 20 plus days of rain in the month. So from the back of the camera here, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Everybody have a good day. And sincerely hope that God blesses every single one of you.